See you June.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush! Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Hey yo! 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 Hey yo!
All right, for a minute there, I thought you lost it. Whoa!
Hey yo!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch is challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Just calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
About this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
It's Friday night, and you're watching the Diaz Brothers Show live from Studio Z out in Brookfield, Illinois at the Galby Ghost Production Center. The best damn-looking brothers in all of comics, Phil and Brandon Diaz. Please give them a warm welcome. Here they are, the Diaz Brothers.
We're back.
Okay. Assuming the audio works.
If the audio works, we're back. Hello, everybody. We got people in the chat, Brandon. It's a busy night. Start of CGIF. And we're here. Same back time. Same back channel. Can you guys hear us? Let us know.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
Let us know in the chat. We got a lot of familiar faces. The hardcore Zaid Comics fans. We got Past Master Dan.
What's up?
Good to see you. Rand Nada.
What's up?
Hyper Wizard.
What's
Just
up?
hanging out with him yesterday. He says, so you only have one ball. No, we actually have two.
Mm-hmm.
We have two of them, two
Plus
prototypes.
there's a plural in the title.
Yeah, there's a Z right there. Come on, Ballz. Crystal McGee.
Ballz
What's up?
is what he would
Oh,
say.
that's because he's a limey Brit.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the Ballz Z. In it.
Yeah, there's this guy named Z Comics. He's in I've seen him around in the chats recently.
Mm-hmm.
By recently I mean yesterday on Michael Bancroft's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Z Comics.
Who said Z?
Michael Bancroft. He's like,
Oi,
is Z Comics. It is. I'm like, what? Because I think he said Zaid Comics.
Yeah, right. See,
You gotta
it's confusing.
separate it. Keep it
Yeah.
separated. We got Creators Outlet. Good to see you, Randnata.
What's up?
I think I already said hello to Randnata.
Barrel winner ran.
Yes, Henry Bemis.
What's up?
Tech Zombie.
What's up?
Got a lot of winners in the chat here. Shanny with the
What's
Ducks.
up?
Scrolling down here. Scrolling down. Snuggy Jr. is here. Good to see you. No Cedo. We have a no Cedo topic tonight. Could be, or I don't know. It's probably just a meme. A no Cedo meme that you sent me. And look at a $5 super chat from Shanny. Thank you for the $5. All those ducks. And just for that, starting the stream off right with a duck bonk. Brandon, remember this one?
I do. Yeah, it was my idea.
There you go. Thank you, Shanny. Good to have you in the chat. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Start of the weekend.
It was my idea, yeah.
Father's Day weekend. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Father's Day this weekend.
Right.
Sometime. One of the days is Father's Day. There's a garage sale going on.
You want the garage sale story?
We do have a garage sale story. We can talk about what's going on, garage sale style. Tank Ferret's in the chat. What's up, Tank Ferret? Been a while. Tech Zombie. I think I already said hi to him. Tarks9. I didn't say hi to him. Arthur Line. Not to be confused with his other dimensional Arthur Line. Dale A.
Right.
Con, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hail Diaz Brothers. TGIF for everyone. Good to see you, Con. AKA Conrad.
Did you notice that
Cool
Arthur
name.
Line changed to Arthur Line around the same times that as Tales from Novaterra changed to Tales from Nova
Terra, yeah. Which I still haven't gotten yet. Passion.
Right.
God. That is sus. Shanny says it was Brandon's idea.
Yeah, do you think Phil sits around watching The Simpsons? I don't
No,
think so.
I don't. I used to. Brandon's on a binge right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through. I've hit the point in the
Lurkers.
seasons when they've started just ripping off Family Guy jokes. Like it's just dumb physical comedy that doesn't fit the characters that we've known for the past 20 years at this point, like in season 20 or 21.
Yeah.
And they just start doing Family Guy jokes. And I think it's Al Jean to blame, if I remember correctly.
To blame him. Well, it's what's that guy's name? Sam
Simon?
Sam Simons after he died.
No. This is before he died.
Well, I take it back. Snuggy says, I got my tales, but haven't gotten to your story yet, Phil. I actually got, I hope you like the story. Get to that story. I got a wonderful message from an anonymous backer of Tales of Novaterra. He's also a writer.
Gloating to you, being like, I got my mag. You were in the
No, he
book.
wasn't
I got
rubbing my face into it.
magazine before you did.
No, he read the stories and he messaged me. He messaged me personally and said, your story was the best story.
Oh man.
That's
We
what
gotta
he-
take
that's what
Eddie
he told me.
Winkler out to dinner and we could
Jab him with it.
rope-a-dope him,
Yeah. Hopefully Eddie's not watching. But Hale, thank you for the compliments. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know what you think, Snuggy. I'm really proud of it. Ann is in the chat. What's up, Ann? Which show?
of the Simpsons.
We were just talking about the Simpsons.
Yeah, because then she says, "Oh, new Simpsons." Yeah, there was
to see you,
probably maybe 12 years of the Simpsons that I have not watched, and I've caught a few episodes here and there. But yeah, I'm going through them now and just watching them, and just like having them on, just because there's nothing else to watch.
Yeah. We have 5 gifted Zaid Comics memberships from Shanny. Thank you so much. New members is Gnome de Gras.
Jesus!
Jim Cox, who's usually gifting the memberships. I wonder if he's here. What's up, Jim, if you're here? Because I know sometimes it just gifts it to people that are subbed, even if they're not in the chat.
Really?
I think so. I think that's what I've been seeing. Like this guy, McGoracle J. I don't think I've ever seen him.
McGregorable
J.
He could be a big fan, but very timid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you guys are watching. We got
Hanging out in
18 in
the
the
back.
chat. Spike and Madness.
Jesus!
And I think that was it. Is there another one?
Robert
H. There you go. Thank you,
Jesus!
Shani, for the gifted memberships. That is actually helping us going to Tampa, which is amazing. So we got our tickets down to Tampa, which is at the end of next month.
Right.
We'll be hanging outside of the convention.
Yeah.
We'll be holding cardboard signs. So like the Zayd Comics fan meetup.
Yeah, we'll hold it outside.
Yeah, it's outside the convention center because we don't have tickets to get in yet. Oh yeah, and we don't do bonks for memberships, Tarks. We do a Jesus's.
Jesus!
There you go. Jay Desolate Souls is here. Good to see you, brother. So we got a lot on the docket. I actually took some notes. I've been doing this new thing where I'm writing down notes on note cards. But before we can get that, I'm going to write this one in right now. We'll talk about the garage sale that's going on at the house. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this.
Let's talk about the garage sale
right now.
Yeah, aren't we doing it now?
Yeah, but why did you write it down then?
Because we're talking about it now.
And then you're going to cross it off?
After we're done talking about it. I'm
I
putting
see.
it number 1 here.
Yeah. So the subdivision in which we live, there's a garage sale that generally happens around Father's Day weekend. It's usually Father's Day weekend. It's usually raining. It's not raining this year.
That's
which is
good.
Nice. And so our mom was interested in doing this because like we have a bunch of stuff from people that died in the past few years.
Yeah, a lot of people die.
And so like getting all that stuff. And then I had these statues, these Mortal Kombat statues that were under the aquarium, and they were just been there. And I'm like not super attached to them. You know, they're cool, but like they were given to me. But they were just kind of there and not with the rest of the statues, which are, you know, on display in like the display case and stuff. And so she's like moving the stuff because she's selling the aquarium thing and everything. And she's like, "Oh, are you selling these statues?" And everybody's running around really busy and everything. And I'm like, nah, like they're like $300 each. So goes on, we're moving stuff. Come back later. All right, we're going to put everything out in the garage. Going to put everything outside. And I have to move the statues. So take the statues, put them in a completely different area, not near anything that's for sale. And then move the stuff. And next day comes, I come to work. And then
is that today?
This is now today. Yeah. And then dad calls me, asks me something that I don't even remember now. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, Ma sold your Mortal Kombat statues." Like, yeah, she got $30 for them. And I'm like, what? Yeah, she got $30 for the set. Like $30 together? Yeah, for the set, for the 4 statues. Like that's $1,200 worth of statues. And he's like, "Oh." And yeah. So don't touch my stuff.
Well, when I heard about it, is she said that you said you wanted $5.
Why would that be a thing? I would throw them in the garbage. I don't need $5 for them.
That's what I heard. So,
dude, it's my fault. It's 100% my fault.
Yeah. See, isn't this a Will Smith song?
Yeah, parents just don't understand. I'm doing on this one, I'm taking the Jocko Willnick route of extreme ownership on this one.
Yeah.
It's my fault. Should have moved out a long time ago.
It's time to ghost your parents. Someone got a hell of a deal. Yeah, well, here it is. It's going to someone that's appreciating him more than
This
you
isn't
ever
that
did.
bullshit.
It's
The
going to
guy's
someone.
bike got stolen, and he's like, even though I'm sad, that guy's probably happier that he has a new bike now. So technically, the happiness in the world has gone up. So I feel good about
Didn't
that.
you see that guy confronts the guy who stole his bike? He's I don't know, it seems like a motorcycle, or maybe it was just a bicycle, but he's called it a bike. He goes into this like convenience store. He's like, "Hey man, where'd you get that bike? It's my bike." And he's like, I just got it." He's like, "Well, that's mine. I worked on it for years and it's one of a kind, and I'm gonna call the cops because that's my bike." He's like, "I just haven't needed to get to work." And he's like, "Well, how long do you need it to get to work for?" It's like, "I don't want you to lose out on your job and money and stuff." It's like,
no.
"You hang on to this and
Take
I'll get
the
your
bus.
number, and I'll get you, we'll work on getting you a new bike." You got to be that guy.
No.
You got to work.
Take the bus. Dude, they're totally on eBay already, because those statues, even though they're like technically unofficial Mortal Kombat statues, they are three of them are 1 of 10, and one of them is 1 of 4.
Well, we'll just have Eric Hutful sculpt some other ones. Let's see.
Come in here. Yeah, I don't care about them. Well,
Somebody probably repainted them. Oh no, that'd be horrible. Oh, we got Angela Curry in the chat. What's up, Angela Curry?
What's up?
I put 2 buttons at once. Super chat, $5. Hey gents, happy Friday. Cheersies, which is like her new catchphrase thing that she's doing. Bonk and stuff woo. I think she's already drunk, is what it seems like. But thank you for the super chat, Angela. It's always great having you in the chat. Here's the bonk. We're doing the big who loves eating curry? It depends. What kind of curry? There's different kinds of curry.
just the powder.
Just the powder?
Yeah, the curry powder.
I've never
seasoning.
had that.
You know, sometimes like you're, a little peckish for something, you go down there and you have like that real small, like oyster spoon, right? You just go into the seasoning cabinet and you just get a little
taste.
Yeah, a little taste.
I feel like that mummy
powder.
Indian guy probably only ate curry powder. Remember, did you guys see that mummy in Tibetan?
The gray guy?
The guy who looked like a fantasy Halloween display.
He was like an animatronic.
Yeah. Crazy. I don't even want to look at him. I'm not going to pull him up. They said he was 109 and he looked like the guy that the guy that Hellboy carries on his back in the first Hellboy movie.
The grossest thing in the video was not him picking his nose.
Yeah, because he for sure was.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Used to eat Lawyer's sea salt. Lawry's sea salt.
Seasoned salt.
The word season there. And not a fan of curry.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had anything like that.
No, I like Thai curry. It's good.
Yeah,
because it's coconut based.
How do you feel about Adrian Curry?
She used to be cool. She was dating Michael Knight.
Oh yeah, is that
of New Kids on the Block fame.
Is that what it was?
Getting a rebellion in the chat here, I see.
That's
all right,
fine.
Next,
look at this. I'm wearing this shirt. You should have just referenced my shirt.
That's right. This is another thing on the. This is on the list here. We're crossing off garage sale. We're done talking about that, and we're skipping to number 2, which is now shirts.
Rebelling against your rebellion with my "I said no" shirt.
That's
you see it right here.
It's perfect. You actually wore this shirt a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we forgot to talk about it.
Right. Yeah. Phil was like, "What's up with that shirt?"
Because I didn't understand it. Does anybody understand?
Phil's
it?
not into meme culture like you guys
You're
are
too
out
into
here.
meme culture.
Yeah, meme culture is what's keeping society sane. It's what's keeping the people who are sane afloat. That's what's happening.
You are like, hey, have you seen this meme
format? I'll go meme format. You know this meme format?
Right.
And then
or
it'll
this
be...
meme 4 minutes after it's ever been invented and posted. And you're like, yeah, it's a thing. No, it's not a thing.
Usually I
happens.
will have seen it a dozen times by that point. The meme culture is not overrated. You guys don't understand. It's keeping people sane. It's the small things in life, you know, for people who aren't addicted to crack cocaine.
Like the Iron Sheik.
Was he addicted to crack cocaine? Is that why he died?
No, he quit when his wife left him, but he was for a while.
Yeah, so you know, it's keeping us afloat
Humble.
out there in the world in which we live right now.
Brand Nada gets it. It's next level, no step on snack.
Exactly. No step on snack.
Which is, I said no. Yeah, I was speaking of the Iron Sheik. All right, we're crossing off the shirt here. We're gonna
the shirt conversation
digress to the Iron Sheik. I watched this Iron Sheik biography. It came out about a month.
Biographical was it?
It came out about a month before he died. It was on like Vice or something. No, it was on like USA or whatever. Characters Welcome. And he was an Olympic wrestler in Iran, bodyguard to the, what do they call their guy in Iran?
Sheik.
It's not the Sheik or the
Ayatollah.
Czar or the Ayatollah. It's like
not the Ayatollah.
It's like the Seth or something. It might be the Ayatollah. I don't know.
It's probably the Ayatollah.
But he was bodyguard to that guy. His buddy was a kind of like mentor to him, was allegedly killed by the government because he was outspoken against the government, and he committed suicide. So that's why the Sheik left, Iron Sheik, and then he became a wrestler.
Cool.
And he's got a regular ass wife who's like this suburban white lady,
pear-shaped blonde hair.
Pear-shaped blonde hair.
Yeah,
definitely. And she left him after he started using the crack cocaine. 3 daughters. One of them was murdered by her boyfriend after she broke up with him. Tragic.
Yeah,
tragic. Watch the documentary.
Want to get into a relationship with a murderer.
Yeah,
generally a bad decision.
It was sad. It was tragic. You guys should watch it. It was good stuff if you like the Iron Sheik. Very informative. I watched it alone as well.
Yeah, he's before my time.
No one wanted to watch it.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Another super chat from Angela Curry. This one's new, right? $5. I need more enthusiasm. It was a Ric Flair. Woo! There we go. I didn't know. I don't know you as a Ric Flair enthusiast.
What was a Ric Flair woo?
Well, I guess in our previous super chat she said woo woo. Thank you. There we go. We now need a Ric Flair thing. But here's a bonk for you. Big fans of Ric Flair. Someone that's not dead. He's still around. He's in the cannabis business, making his money now.
Big. He's with John Belushi too.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik is with John Belushi.
That's
Ric
right.
Flair is with Jim Belushi,
Right.
or James Belushi, as he's credited in Trading Places.
Right. He's alive. He's alive. Another super chat. Sumo Thori. Good to see you, Sumo. Always out. Great to have you in the chat here. Apologize to your mother for $5. Apologize. I'm sorry.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry for Brandon's transgressions.
Yeah.
Leading to the $1,200 loss. I apologize. There you go, Sumo. Thank you. And here is your bonk, brother.
You called.
Citizen Ronan calling for the Mr. T Mama song. In the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to close
Play
it
at
out
the
with
end of
this
the show.
with the mother, even though it's Father's
Yeah,
Day.
it's
We're gonna
Father's
have to
Day.
close it out with the mother's Mr. T song. I agree. Citizen Ronan. We got that queued up. Good bonks here. Hyper Wizard still trying to seduce Angela Curry in the chat, talking about hedgehogs. So Hyper Wizard saved a hedgehog.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it on Twitter.
Right. He didn't even keep it.
What are you supposed to do with it? What did he do with it?
So this is what. So he saw it crossing the road, and then he's like, "This is the moment I've always waited for," because he's like infatuated with hedgehogs or whatever.
Oh, he's like, some people are born great.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are thrust into greatness.
Mm-hmm.
This is my time to shine.
It's his time to shine, yeah. And he kept saying that he was talking to the hedgehog, saying that, like, you're so lucky that you found me because I'm gonna take good care, and stuff like that. So he's the type of guy that worships the moon as a deity. So you get a little insight into his mind.
Nice.
But so he looked up where he could take this hedgehog, and it was like an hour away from him. He's like, oh, it's this hedgehog like sanctuary thing, and then it was just a lady's house that he went to, and he left her with this lady. And I'm thinking, this is what I told him. I told him that this lady probably just made a website and a Google Maps address and called herself like Hedgehog Rescue, and she's just eating these hedgehogs that people are giving.
Exactly what's happening. Hedgehog stew,
right?
Huge delicacy over there.
That's what he was either him. I think it was he was saying, because he knows a lot about hedgehogs for some reason, that the Romans used to eat hedgehog. It was like a delicacy thing. So it probably had something to do with that. So that hog is probably, like you said, a
sentenced him to death. Instead of living wild and free, you captured him and sentenced him to death.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine that, for maximum flavor, you have to cook the hedgehog while it's alive. So the suffering is probably immense.
Right. It's like a lobster, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he even pointed out that it's like a Sam's Club sample dish already. You just take this little skewers out of its back, and it already has the meat attached.
Yeah,
that's the tooth.
Well, yeah, that's so you could smoke it, or you like boil it, and then it's fall off the bone.
Right, fall off the hog. Nail Bunny says, I saved 2 turtles, but I ran over an opossum. I think that cancels them out each other.
Gordon Goodbrother says someone's getting his TV license revoked. Yeah, you got a license for that?
She had a broken leg. She will now live in a special walled off garden.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
Yeah.
All right, what's on the next
acres
docket?
of farm here.
We talked about the shirt, the garage sale.
Hey, we're just flying through these topics. It's only 29 minutes in.
We got a poll. I got to write this poll down
so that you can cross it off.
Yeah, this is number 3 poll.
Phil's going to do this thing where he has all of the notes for this stream, and then he'll sign it at the end, and then we'll put it up on the website, and some lucky buyer will be able to buy it.
Yeah, we'll sell. We'll sell one of these. It's an auction. We'll do. Yeah. Well, did you say Whatnot? Put it up on Whatnot.
Sure, we'll put it up on my new Whatnot store, which I've yet to stream on because I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. But I did figure out that it's you could stream from your phone, it's mostly an app, but you could also stream from a computer, which is going to be the best thing. So I could stream from a computer and set up the web camera and actually read people's chats and stuff.
What do you call B? Is that a pause?
Sagittal?
Sagittal is down the center?
Sure.
Center sagittal. I don't even know if that's how you spell diagonal.
Doesn't A have more surface area? They're literally the same thing. The old area for me, I like A, and I have usually for every day I have these like carne asada, Swiss cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch.
They're just steak sandwiches.
Right. But it's arrachera. And
meat.
But the bread is shaped like a loaf of bread like this. So it's not one of these square manufactured loaves. You know, it's like a real bread. And then I still cut it on a diagonal.
No, did I spell it right?
Well, you spelled it better than Sumo.
Yeah, well,
Tori
it's
did.
Sumo spell it. Steak sandwiches, people liking it.
Yeah, it's well, it's not sourdough bread. I use sourdough bread sometimes if they're out of this artesian or Tuscan bread that they have.
I'm
that
getting
doesn't use
tired
seed
of the
oils.
smell of them.
Well,
like they don't smell bad,
yeah.
but I'm smelling it all the time.
Now imagine eating it every day.
I'm
fine.
Okay.
Totally fine because the butter tastes good that I grilled, you know, the bread with the butter. The Swiss cheese is delicious.
Yeah.
And then the very well done steak is also delicious.
So there you go. Polls in the chat. I think I spelled it right.
Angela Curry doesn't care.
Doesn't care about the sandwich.
Well, maybe, you know, we could have put one not cut.
Not cut.
Yeah. People, there's these maniacs out there. They don't sleep with a fan on,
mm-hmm.
and they don't cut their sandwiches before they eat them. It's weird.
Now I'm going to underline the poll because we have to come back to it.
Because sometimes
we usually forget.
Oh, yeah. Often.
We often forget.
If it's a club sandwich, you need to cut it into quarters. Yeah, but then we get into the toothpicks debacle, and it's just not good.
Angela used to be an English teacher. Is that true?
Yeah, English is a phonetic language. Everybody knows that. It's pronounced exactly how it's spelled.
English. All right.
Dude, there was
next thing. What's up?
Like I don't know, last month or something like that. People were like, "Oh, Spanish is better than English because you know English is so hard to pronounce when you're reading it." Right. And like Spanish is phonetic, right? You could just read it and it's almost 1-to-1, where English is not.
Yeah.
And then people were arguing against it, being like, oh, English is it's written exactly how it's said. You know, and when English is your first language, like Norm Macdonald's always said, you know, people say English is the hardest language to learn, you know, but it was easy for me. And so they were arguing back and forth. And then all these people were in there like trying to phonetically spell the words in English, and it was all weird and, you know, gobbledy and stuff like that. But they were trying to spell how the words are pronounced in like British English and not American English, because like American English,
like aluminium.
Yeah, like weird, like the words doing this while you're trying to say it instead of just saying the word. And I thought that was hilarious.
Or garage.
Nobody pointed that out.
I'll have an aluminium garage.
Aluminium garage?
Yeah.
That's why you just say aluminum car hole.
What's this car hole? Big brain on Angela. Angela's your big brain
communication
showing.
Major.
Oh, wow. And she says cheersies.
Yeah. Communication breakdown.
You
Driving
share
me insane.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel about sharing your sandwich slice?
It better be a giant sandwich. It's got to be one of those like 10-foot hoagies.
Yeah.
You know, you get 5 feet of it. I'll get 5 feet of it.
What's a hoagie?
It's like a grinder.
Oh my God. What's a grinder? They actually have a grinder at Danny's over here, but it's called a
hoagie.
No, it's called the Farmer's Oven Grinder.
Oh, you're not thinking of that pizza oven grinder?
No. It's at Danny's. I think I got it once. It's a beef sandwich with onions, peppers, mozzarella cheese, and red sauce, like a spreaded steak sandwich sauce. It's you might as well not have any bread because it's going to disintegrate in your hand.
It's so wet.
Yeah, it'd be so wet.
Daily Italian beef dipped.
Yes. But you have to have good bread so it just doesn't dissolve. or I want to punch the sandwich and the person who
Look
made
at
it.
this. Ellie Muniz. I don't eat sandwiches anymore. Too much seed oils and nitrate. You could mitigate your seed oils just by choosing the right bread. I eat sandwich every day and there's no seed oils in it whatsoever.
That's right. And that's a great segue into I almost spilled my water on the computer here. A tweet from our good friend Seed Oil Disrespecter. Now you know Seed Oil Disrespecter, don't you?
Oh yeah. This is big.
He says, never ate a seed oil. None of them. Never will. And then someone says, oh my God, you're missing out.
Or you could tell by the quotes.
Right. And he says, maybe you're missing out on not having diarrhea and not needing sunscreen. Keep your fries cooked in engine lubricant. And look, there's a Seed Oil Disrespecter right there.
Yeah. Top seed right there.
Looking like a badass. Look at him.
Yeah. Do you have the corresponding tweet to this? Why he posted that?
Was it a quote tweet? Oh, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. The Andrew Tate tweet here?
Yeah, this guy. Imagine you're tough. Thinking you're tough because you disrespect sunflower oil. What is that? Why was this even? Who provoked this guy?
He didn't even tag him or anything.
I have no idea, but like, there's only one seed oil disrespecter, right? And he's seed oil disrespecter. There's a reason the worlds have fallen apart, and it's because 99% of men are fucking losers. Get in the cage and disrespect the man trying to smash your face in, cowards.
I don't understand.
Feel like,
I'm confused by this tweet.
Andrew Tate also advocating for health and good diet?
Yeah.
So, like, what's his problem?
I don't know. He loves sunflower oil, I guess.
Dale is asking where Noah is to take Tate's side. Just advocating for Andrew Tate the whole time.
Yeah, it's a bad take right there.
Yeah, that's an odd take for sure.
Yeah. He usually doesn't have a lot of bad takes, that guy. But this one's one of them.
Yeah.
Hyper Wizard Bakes, I guess.
Chimera says Andrew Tate watches this channel. Confirmed.
Oh shit, that would be amazing. Angela Kerr with another super chat. Phil won best writer of CG, but can't spell diagonal. Yeah, I mean writing is not spelling. Like I'm not going to I'm not Aquila and the Bee, right? I'm not starring in the sequel.
Yeah,
you know,
you're more like bend it like Beckham.
Right, I'm bending it like Beckham.
Right, but instead of a soccer ball, it's alliteration and exposition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, storytelling, stuff like that. So, two very different things. You know, I hire an editor. You know, sometimes two editors.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes a writer and then two editors, and then you just sit back.
Yeah, I take all the credit is what happens. So that's the best use of the money. Here you go with the bonk there.
It seems like you've upset Gordon Goodbrother there.
Yeah, really a big fan of Aquila and the Bee. You got Camel Moon in the house. What's up, Camel?
What's up?
Good to see you. He can't even spell wool.
Wool?
Right. What is that word?
Is that how wool is spelled?
Right. That's what I said last night. And everyone's like, oh, that's how do you think it's spelled? And I said, and Jake's like, how do you spell wool? And I'm like, I don't spell
right.
wool.
I've never had to spell wool in my entire life.
I said, in fact, I make it a point to never put wool in any of my stories. And I won't.
Just as a general rule. It's in the charter.
Yeah, it's in the Zaid Comics manifesto, which you're not allowed to read. Let's see here. What's the chat saying? That's Phil's writing style. Fast, loose, and lots of misspellings. That's true. What's up, Sumo? The eyes.
Wool.
Wool.
That's how I spell it.
Wool.
Yeah, I'd put an H in there.
Wool.
We got Von
Yeah, I
Coleman.
feel like
young man.
WULL would probably work for wool.
WULL. Yeah.
Wool.
And nobody says, I mean, Phil is half Mexican.
Wool.
If he misspells things, you can blame it on his heritage. It's true.
Sure.
That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I refuse to use spell check as well. Because that's a form of AI. And I'm against AI.
Yeah. Plus, like the Mayans, right? They used to put T and it followed by an L at the end of many of their words for some reason.
Right.
What the hell is that?
Mako Weethel.
Yeah, Weedle? Whittle?
Weethel.
How do you even say it?
I don't know. All right. What's the next thing on the notes here, Brandon? We have, there's still a poll in the chat, guys, for people that like sandwiches. Definitely hit that poll up. I got, you might have seen this on the hard line. I got a butterfly knife. We're going to talk about my butterfly knife here.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we talk about the other butterfly knife last time, right? The karambit butterfly knife?
Yeah, that was on, I think it was on Hardline.
Hardline show?
Yeah. So, but there's a update to that. Nick, who's in the office, who he got that weird curved blade butterfly knife with the key ring on the for your pinky. I came in on Monday or Tuesday with my new butterfly knife and was swinging it around like this. And he's like, "Where'd you get that?" It's like, "You got the good butterfly knife, and I'm stuck with this one." And so he was super mad.
He was getting magic flute voice.
He's getting magic flute voice. He's like, "Ah." And which he sometimes does when he gets mad.
Right.
And he was peanut butter hurting jelly about my knife that I have. And he's like, can I feel how that one feels? And so I let him,
you should have just Chad no, and then walked away.
Yeah.
That's how you should have dealt with that.
Only cut myself about 3.5 times with this.
Yeah.
You just got to really pay attention of what side you're holding on to.
Yeah, I can
when
imagine.
you open it.
It's not double-sided, huh?
No, that would be the horrible. That'd be horrible if it's double-sided. So that's big news over here. We had a couple knife days over here, and I was able to get that butterfly knife.
Yeah, he got the karambit one. He's like, I just took that one because it was the only one available.
Yeah. I waited.
Somebody had to take it.
I waited in the bushes and I pounced when I saw the better one.
Yeah, look, Citizen Ronan's race should have said, don't even look at it.
Yeah, that's the Sigma, the Chad thing to do.
Yeah, how do you think that you're going to be Spider-Man 2099 by letting people touch your knives, Phil?
I know. I really want to be. He's so cool. You got to watch the movie.
I'll watch it.
All right, we're going to take a little break here and show off a little trailer. We've been talking about this comic, pulling up the cool art. There's actually a trailer now. We're going to look at it. And I guess we're going to play this little intro. This is Chad Townsend's. Wait, why isn't this working? View tab and StreamYards. Oh, add to stream. There we go. Chad Townsend's Black Phantom. First off, logo's so
cool
good. Logo's awesome. Someone could drop the link to this sign up. If not, I'll grab it after the video. Yeah, that's like the horny toad or something is the villain. Pretty cool. That lady's singing. This is pretty awesome. There you go. Black Phantom, July 10th. It's in a few weeks. You guys could sign up for that. Let me see if I could grab the... Is there a link? I thought there was a link. See if I can find it. There might not be a link. But grab it. I love the art style. It seems like he's been working on this for a while too. It's like a character that he's been developing because I think he posted some fan art of it from a while back, like 2017. Let's see, chadtownsend.com. We'll visit chadtownsend.com.
Is that really the website?
Yeah, it's his website. There you go. Black Phantom. There it is. Black Phantom. So that was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't show a close-up with the butterfly knife, guys. There it is.
You wish that point at the top was even pointier?
No, I think it's perfect.
It could be pointier. It could be like a window breaker.
That would be cool if it was a window breaker. All right, now we got some stuff that you may have seen on last night. You may have seen it on Monday, but this is the kick-ass Mad Ball / Rad Ball that we're going to be developing with Eric Hutfels. Check this out. This is so cool. This is made of pliable foam, sculpted by Eric Hutfels, cast, and it bounces, which is so awesome. You just got to be careful because if it bounces on the tongue, it changes trajectory. But he's working on a paint job right now, painting it up.
You don't want it to bounce into one of those storm drains,
right?
Right, and then you find out that everything floats down there.
Yeah, that's the scary part. It even has like a stamp on the bottom of the brand saw. What's it say? It says Zade Comics, made in the USA.
And then it says the studio,
his
manufacturer studio. Yeah.
Yeah. Super awesome details on this. So stay tuned for this. We're thinking about making this available on the next campaign we do. So if you guys are interested, so cool. He also sent his muscle figures. So we got, this is
it's blueberry cotton candy flavor.
It is. It's also the Tin Soldier, Nicholas Gear's Tin Soldier, fighting Big Crimhead. You could do that, or you could have the Tin Soldier fight the small global frequency mech from Mavericks, stuff like that. And then you can get your Mad Ball or Rad Ball, Fat and Bending.
Yeah.
With
Legally
the
distinct
Crim statue, which is on the campaign right now, guys. We're so close to getting to 40K. So if you guys haven't grabbed your book, please do so. If someone could drop the link to the Lost Pages as well. We just passed 500 backers, which is badass. And yeah, we got getting pages in all the time. Freaking sweet.
You could punch a hole in the bottom of it and use it as a very large antenna ball.
Oh, you put it on your car?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But no, who has antennas anymore? People have antennas anymore?
Yeah, some vehicles have antennas.
Mine
like,
doesn't.
let's say you have an International Harvester Scout.
Mm-hmm.
With an antenna on it.
It's got an antenna?
Sure.
I could see that. We got Ellie Munoz, 5-month member. He's got a membership chat. He says, just started The Shining. What's your favorite King novel? I think that question's for you, Brandon.
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't read the novels.
What's your favorite Stephen King movie then?
It's probably... See, the thing is a lot of times I'm not aware that it's a Stephen King.
Well, you got The
joint.
Mist.
Yeah.
You got Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember seeing Stand By Me.
You got Running Man.
Obviously, it is Running Man Stephen King?
It's based on the short story with the same name, but it's very different, I'm pretty sure. You got
Shining's really good.
The Shining.
movie.
You got Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep's fine.
You got They're All Gonna Laugh. What's that one?
I don't know.
The Carrie. Wait, which one's Carrie? Yeah, Carrie.
Blood Bucket Girl.
Christine.
I've
Cujo.
only seen Christine once.
Cujo.
Shawshank.
Shawshank's
really good. If that's Yeah, but you're talking about the books. I've never read
The
any
Green
of these
Mile.
books.
Wait, did he do the Green Mile too?
Yeah.
Old Christine.
Oh,
it's a TV show, right?
Oh, the New Adventures of Old Christine.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, the Green Mile.
Pet Cemetery. I
Misery.
didn't see that one.
Tommy Knockers.
Tommy Knockers.
Sounds like
Porky's.
Dude with giant boobs. Pet Cemetery.
I didn't see that.
Sleepwalkers. I feel like I saw that one and was horrible.
Mile.
Wait, which is the one where the guy from New Kids on the Block tells that guy to go away, Mr. Gay?
How many times are we going to reference New Kids on the Block this episode?
What movie was that? Was that Sleepwalkers? Go away, Mr. Gay. That one's good. That one's my favorite. Well, right now I'm literally listening to the Dark Tower series. So I'd say Gunslinger is probably my favorite. Gunslinger or what's the one where Roland's young? The third one? Oh, the Wizard in the Glass. Yeah, I think Wizard and Dreamcatchers is the one with the Mr. Gay. Haven't seen Salem's Lot, but I think Wizard in the Glass is probably my favorite. Roland's like young and he's a badass with his buddies. Yeah, that one's badass. Movie wise,
if it doesn't have a guy in a tuxedo hanging out with a guy in a dog suit, it's not really a Stephen King story.
Yeah, I'd say
that's where I draw the line. And this is why I'm not even aware of these other movies, because they're not even on the radar.
Do you think his wife just wrote some of them?
I don't know.
Because he writes so much.
Have you seen this guy? I can't even imagine him being married.
He's married. I heard there were a bunch of hippies. George R.R. Martin confronted him about. I think I have the clip here. He confronted him about his son saying that they would like run around naked in front of their kids. It's kind of weird.
Sounds weird.
See if I can find it.
I'm like a bunch of savages.
I really liked the what's that called? The Dr. Sleep film. What did you think of it?
Okay, so the problem I have with movies like that are kind of in that iconic, like The Shining and stuff, right? The iconic class movies came out before I was born, generally, right? So like I didn't know Judy Garland was. She was just Dorothy,
right?
And honestly, I've probably never seen her in another movie.
Yeah.
So she's just Dorothy. And the same thing with the other guys and stuff. And so it's like with The Shining, those characters, that's the first time I've seen the actors as those, as the characters, and like that's where they're from, right? Dr. Sleep, it's got modern actors, and I've seen them in
Obi-Wan
other things,
Kenobi.
right? And that takes me out of that sometimes. And in that movie, it did, because I kept thinking like, where's Winnie the Pooh? Why hasn't he shown up yet?
What?
I'm looking at Christopher Robin.
That's where Ewan McGregor from,
right?
It's Christopher Robin,
like 100 Acre Wood, but this woman's got a hat on.
Oh, dude, Dead Zone.
I haven't seen the movie. But I know
the ice is gonna break.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
I do remember that.
Yeah. That one's really good. Too many stories to think of. But this is a clip that I clipped called Sus King. All right. It's George R.R. Martin, double R, talking to Stephen King, and he's talking about his son Joe Hill, Stephen King's son Joe Hill, and how he had an interview with him and what Joe Hill told George R.R. Martin. Let's listen in here.
Said that you and your wife were old hippies, and when he was growing up, every once in a while, you would cheerfully announce, "Tomorrow is Naked Day," And then
Yes.
he and his siblings would have to cover their eyes as you and Tabitha walked around the house all day naked.
Yes, I've heard that story from Joe many times. It's not true. And that story tells more about my son's ability to fantasize than anything else. No, it isn't true.
Sus.
I don't know. Turning away from the guy asking the question. Yeah.
Really
Little
sus there, Stephen
Little
King.
sus.
A little weird there.
Khan's Comic Pit Shop says, hey, Gordon Goodbrother. Yep, I want what does he say here? Go back to the thing. Okay.
It's right there.
I wanted to Boggle is an idea for down the road. Give us old guys a toy. I miss my hand puppet Boggles. Now seeing that, I
Boogles?
can't wait for interactive date comic toys. Or yeah, Boogles or whatever.
The hell are those?
It's making me think of Hand Shark.
Oh yeah, Hand
From the
Shark.
Street Sharks,
Mhm.
the Vin Diesel
Do I have to
toy
look up
convention
Boogles?
thing. Yeah, let's see what these are.
What? Boogles. Boogles.
Look up Boogles toy.
Maybe it was Boggles. Maybe it was a misspelling. Boggles, yeah.
Boggles toy.
What the hell are these
Oh,
guys?
yeah, I've seen these things before.
This is weird. What are these weirdos?
They're like a big version of those little finger puppets that you have with the arms, and then the arms go like this.
Yeah. Well, these must be from the 80s then, maybe early 80s, because Mad Balls is from the 90s. And it's basically the same thing, except it doesn't have arms.
Yeah, but isn't he
and you
saying
throw
this is
it.
a hand puppet?
Yeah, I guess. Let's see here. Let's take a closer look.
It wouldn't be hard to turn that guy into a hand puppet like this.
Yeah.
Like a latex slush cast.
Funkies.
Ellie Muniz does not want
hand puppets.
Yeah. It has a hole in it. Yeah.
We'll have to
Hand
do a
puppet.
poll.
They're like latexy, right? I think
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
The mouth
I
moves, and stuff,
remember-
or you can move the mouth.
long time ago. I probably interacted with one.
You
Yeah, they're called
interacted with one?
Boggles, apparently.
Yeah, Boggles.
Give us a Crimstone Boogle. You could slap people around with them.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like the hand shark.
Boglins.
Boggins?
Boglins. Like goblins, but they're boglins.
Oh, Boglins.
Boglins from the 80s.
Like, because they're in a box?
No, because they're like goblins.
Yeah, but the BO comes from box, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not goglins. They've just replaced the B's and the G's with G's and B's.
That's why I need an editor. Out of this was very interesting because we talked about Tombstone a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Great film. Probably my favorite Stephen King movie.
That's the answer. Babylon Bee, the Babylon Bee puts out an article here. Studies find 100% of men watch the entirety of Tombstone if they see it playing on TV.
You just stop what you're doing, pick up right where it's at, and then you carry it all the way to the end. Yeah, I can confirm. There's a number of movies like this. That would be an interesting question.
Lots of quote tweets here.
When you have people on streams, you want to ask them something.
What movie?
What are
do they
those
have to
movies
watch?
that it comes on TV?
Mhm.
None of this. I don't watch TV garbage because we all used to watch TV,
Mhm.
and yeah. So like Fifth Element, it's one of those movies. Demolition Man, Tombstone.
Yeah, Demolition Man for sure.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, Willy Wonka. I retweeted that, and we had some sus people being like, "I seen it twice. That's enough."
They should go back to Soviet Union.
Yeah, let's see. We have Pixel Trader. Change that to Back to the Future, and you got yourself a deal. I'm not big Tombstone fan. I
Well,
said,
did you tell them that Back to the Future 3 is just a ripoff of Tombstone?
right. Exactly. I said, unfollow me in response to him. I said, you're no Daisy. You're no Daisy at all. So I told him.
Citizen Ronan says Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
This is good.
Lucius Morningstar said never heard of it. I just ignored him.
Yeah, that's the way you deal with people that are so negative.
Just
like
ignored him. See, we got Brian here. Eretz says every time. Yeah. Good movie. Yep, one of my favorite movies. Seen it twice. I'm good. Young Guns. Young Guns.
Well, he's got an Emilio Estevez fetish.
God. See, Young Von Coleman in the chat says, no, that's a man's movie.
Yeah.
Reese backing me up there. So.
Truth.
We got the truth going on. That is the truth.
Henry Bemis. I'll watch the original Conan from any point.
There you go.
Yeah, they are out there. Yeah, Pixel Trader Kami confirmed. It seems like it. I don't know about these Red Scare. Was it the McCarthy trials or whatever?
That's
but
right.
You have to name some names soon.
All right, let's check in on this poll. I guess could we end the poll?
Who likes Young Guns more than Tombstone?
I've never met anyone.
It's odd. It's an odd one.
Really weird.
Young Guns. Nothing necessarily wrong with Young Guns, but Tombstone's a masterpiece.
And not even Young Guns 2. That's right.
Is that better than Young Guns 1?
We got yeah, they're both okay. Nick Gear in the chat. Nick, I was just showing this off. Look what I got. I hope you got one of these. I was sent a Tin Soldier
blueberry cotton candy flavored.
Blueberry cotton candy Muscle Man. There it is, Nick. You're in the chat. I guess we could show off that other package that I got, the Cyberfrog toy, which is behind you.
Oh, you're covering up Salama with
just
Cyberfrog toy?
Put it somewhere. Look at this. I got this today in a big box. I don't have the chicken fry thing. It's on my desk in my office. But look at the packaging on this. The 90s. I got the best one, the 90s Cyberfrog Trick Ron. Do you know that's his name?
Oh, I thought it meant that the action figure had a trick hand, like his hand shot off.
And this was just a misspelling?
Well,
a hand?
Yeah. Well, it's manufactured in China, so who the hell knows what they have going on down there?
It is manufactured in China. But no, this reminds me of I don't know, the 90s boxes. Like there's this store over by us, Mr. Wayne's, that sells all 90s comic book action figures that I guess came out at one point, but I never saw them, like the 10th and comics like that. Dark Child, and they're all in boxes like this, same with the card backs and stuff. It's got this Dan Fraga Cyberfrog, pretty sure he did that one, the 90s style. And my favorite is, I'm going to display him with the teeth head, the extra head here where he's got the teeth.
Oh, you're not going to show him with his giant fork?
What's the fork here?
I don't know. It's over there on the right. His big fork.
This thing?
That's for reaching the chicken fry bucket at a distance, right?
Yeah, that's to
It's a grasper for when he gets old.
He can just use it to get things to the top shelf. Yeah. He'll need it because he's only 5'6".
Yeah, what's up with that? This guy's a manlet. He's a froglet.
Yeah, he's
a hero.
He's like Sweens. Remember the Sweens?
And also, he's 5'6" and 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's a hefty boy. This guy needs to diet, is what I'm saying. 5'6", 200 pounds. We got some cool art back here. He's got his 90s guns. Now, I didn't get this one. This one's I ate too many of those Ninja Turtles green pies and got it all over my chest.
Yeah, that's odd.
Got that green jelly. And then all those toys. So there you go.
That's big for a frog. He's saying it's all that chicken. You should take his grabber away from him so you could restrict his chicken.
That's right. Yeah, the chicken I think comes with a little chicken hand and a bucket. But yeah, I'm going to take this out and display them somewhere.
John Malin says that's for catching slaves.
That's what John Malin does say. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but that's what John says.
Man.
He calls it a catcher. Slave catcher.
Mine was a little more wholesome.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. I got this. And I'm going to take them out and display them, make them jump around.
Are these chicken fries? It's a fried chicken cuisine, right?
Right.
Are they like chicken legs or are they chicken tendies?
No, they're like, like a bucket of chicken, like a breast and legs.
Oh.
Yeah. And we got to ask Ethan though what they're fried in canonically.
That's true. Yeah, canonically, that's very important here because we're gonna have to know if the Diaz Brothers show can support chicken
Right.
fry.
If not, I won't put it in Cyberfrog's hand because it can't have them.
Yeah, you're gonna call
supporting
it
the seed oils.
He's gonna get sunburn.
Yeah,
and then who knows what else? I mean, cancer's
probably
back on the menu.
Start molting a bunch.
Sure.
Frogs do that.
Sure.
You start peeling. I'm sickened by frog who eats chicken, to be honest. I saw this.
We had that deer that was eating that snake, remember?
Yeah, that was horrible. I didn't want to bring that up.
The deer that was eating the snake?
Yeah, I saw it on my saved things, but
we showed it on Monday.
I wanted to show this off. This is why the shadow is so cool.
This is Tombstone again.
Now, here's the shadow.
Yeah.
You see Batman in the shadow. This is from a comic. Batman was a huge fan of the shadow.
Except this is literally a soy jack meme right here. Batman's face with his open mouth, and he's like pointing to the shadow in the background.
Sir, wait. Yeah, so the shadow gives him one of his guns, if I remember, as a souvenir. The Batman says, "Wait, I made an area in my cave dedicated to you. Would you want to come see it?" And the shadow says, "The shadow has no time for nerd shrines, nerd." There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's so weak of Batman.
Yeah. Also, I tweeted this and it got 221 likes. It wasn't even my image.
Yeah.
Edwin found it and posted in our DM group, and I totally swiped that. 7 bookmarks. Let's see these quote tweets. No quote tweets. They got rid of the quote tweets.
Yeah, they were probably racially charged or something.
This guy says calling Batman a nerd is rad.
I mean, if you're at that level where you could call Batman a nerd,
that's pretty good. Yeah. Chad Shadow. That's right.
That is the virgin Batman there. That's for sure. Look at him. His scrawny arm.
Yeah.
Flat chest. He's got like Kofi Kingston chest.
No. Dale A says, I don't like that. Well, 221 people liked it. You don't have to like it, Dale. Should have gave him some bullets to the bat symbol. Jesus Christ. What disdain lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. The shadow. Where's not General Peak? Where's Admiral Wackass at?
He has a different schedule lately, but sometimes he pops in.
I miss him. It's not the same without him. You know?
Yeah.
All right, we showed off the muscle figure guys. Cyber Frog, which I didn't even write down. Mad Ball. It's in the title.
Mm-hmm.
We got to check in on the poll here. I'll put back.
Oh, General Piggy says he's a wool.
He's a wool?
Yeah, it says it right there. He's a wool.
Who?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, about
Wackass?
Wackass, he's a wool. This is a callback from earlier about how you couldn't spell wool.
Oh. That's AWOL.
Yeah. That's what he wants you to think.
Oh my god. All right, so this poll
you can't spell.
28 votes in the chat for the poll. How do you cut your sandwich? Diagonal or down the center here? And a lot of people, we're going to end it right now. Almost 80% of the chat cuts it diagonal. That's big.
Yeah. I think it's the same physics.
Same. Well, we're talking about square feet here.
Square feet. No. I'm talking about how a pie slice or triangular slice of pizza, hands down, tastes better than a square slice of pizza. And it's the same thing with a sandwich. That diagonally sliced sandwich tastes better than that sagittally cut sandwich.
That is interesting. Well, Hyper Wizard was saying it has more surface area if it's diagonal. And I don't know if that's true.
Well, you're gonna have more surface area at the face of it. where you cut it because that line is longer because it's diagonal.
Mm.
So you're going to have more face surface area there, which is less place for flavor to hide. You're getting access to all that flavor right there. Yeah, it's just science right there.
You want your flavor out in the open?
Yeah, you want the flavor right there out in the open so that you could taste it. And that's why, see, Henry Bemis agrees that triangular cut foods taste better.
What else is triangles?
Pizza. Tortilla chips.
That's true.
Pies. Yeah, but I mean that pizza is a pie, right?
Pizza pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah. Well, you can't do it to like a burger though.
No, because it's a circle.
Yeah, but you could do it in like pie cuts.
Well, that's where you're getting into the club sandwich talk from earlier, and then you're getting into the toothpicks and everything like that. But as a circle, you're getting some acute angles there, and that's where your flavor is coming from.
There you go.
Cuts his pizza in circles around each pepperoni. The cookie cutter stamp out pizza circles from the pizza and just throw the rest away. Did you see this? I would try it if it weren't for the seed oil content. You know how they have stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah.
And then DiGiorno, the patent on stuffed crust pizza ran out.
Right.
And then so DiGiorno made stuffed crust pizza and you could make it at home and it's really good. They had another type of pizza now where it's just stuffed crust pizza. And the entire crust, even under the pizza, is now stuffed. So the crust under the pizza, the bottom of the pizza, is now also stuffed with cheese. So it's a thin layer of crust. I sent it to you on something. I don't know if I sent it to you, but this is a while. It was like last week.
Is it DiGiorno?
Yeah.
Is it just stuffed crust pizza, or is it
I don't know what they're going to call it.
Oh, it is.
Fully stuffed right there. Look at that. The whole pizza is stuffed.
Let's get a close up here. This is it. Fully stuffed DiGiorno double pepperoni, fully stuffed, a full layer of cheese wrapped in dough.
Yeah.
And then more cheese on top.
Right. And then it's a pizza on top.
Right.
Yeah. I would try that if it weren't for the seed oils.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah. It sounds and looks delicious.
Why don't we just make that?
We could do it. We can do it. We have the technology.
Yeah. We haven't made pizza in a while.
Free regret.
Steve, cheese stuffed cheese.
That's fine with me too.
That's why the rectangle pizzas from school was so off-putting. Yeah, those were horrible.
So gross.
Rectangle pizza.
It was like it was printed. Like it came out of like a what is that stuff, like Play-Doh extrusion machine or something.
Yeah.
Like pizza extruder.
Yeah. I'm lactose intolerant, and that looks like death to me. That sucks. I feel bad for Chicagoans always to have to buy store-bought pizzas because New York pizza is too far away. No, we got good pizza over here.
Yeah, we have the best pizza over here.
Look at that.
5-blade razors, and now this. Yeah, they said we were going to have flying cars in the future, and that everything was going to be awesome and free energy and stuff like that. And now everybody's gay, and we have cheese fully stuffed pizza.
I wouldn't say everybody's gay.
No, didn't you hear Kurt Cobain?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that was his prediction.
It was his prediction about the future, and he was right.
Gay.
Yeah.
That's true. And look what happened to him. He came out talking about it, and he committed suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the video footage of that?
I don't know. I mean, just like Norm Macdonald says, it's probably time to get the homicide out of the White House.
Bill Clinton?
Matter of public record, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, Khan's Comic Pitch Shop says that's an amazing grilled cheese sandwich. cook that pizza and then do the grilled cheese sandwich type technique to reheat the pizza, where they take the pizza and they put it in a frying pan upside down and then cook it like that. Oh my God, it'd be so good.
We getting pizza after this?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on after this.
We got Barb's in the chat from Facebook.
What's up?
What's up? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the show. We are on Facebook. Oh, that
cool.
reminds me, on Rumble, we have like 7 followers to get. We need 7 followers on Rumble. The link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. If you guys haven't followed us on Rumble and you're watching on YouTube, go click on the link, follow us, and hopefully next week we'll be streaming dual streaming. Try streaming.
Simulcasting on 3 platforms.
Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. So if you guys are here, go over there and follow on Rumble. Make another account on Rumble and follow us. You know, that's something easy you can do. I posted this. Well, actually, I was kind of overshadowed. Is that a thing? I made a post on Twitter. Let's take a look at this. It's freaking awesome. Some layouts for the people. We're getting a lot of progress done on Lost Pages 3, and the people is coming along. Dan Dahl throwing up some layouts. He sent me an image of this kick-ass panel. This is just a panel of the people pulling out a new bat to go to town to beat some butts. So you can see awesome cover from Dan and Joe Ball. And then he comes and quote tweets my tweet. And this tweet got 81 likes. That's not bad. 81 likes is pretty good. You guys could go and grab your copy today. But here comes Dan with fully penciled page. Look at this. Freaking sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't do the censorship thing.
I didn't put the black bar here between his legs. But fully completed pencils. These are over to Avery right now for inks. You can see new supporting character, which I'm really excited about. His name's Tex. It's kind of like his right-hand guy. And the people here getting ready to go back out for the night. And Dan comes in, throws this up, gets 204 likes on there with the quote tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Doing his work.
Yeah, but he's giving the people what he want. Look, they want to see what he's got there between his legs.
That's right.
That was the joke.
And his baseball
Henry
bat.
was saying he's holding the bat in a very suggestive manner. I wanted to censor it.
Yeah.
And then just make people kind of imagine, because the mystery sometimes is a little bit more exciting than actually just seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, holding back that bit of page right there, I think that would have been enticing for the audience.
It could have been a big reveal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be inked traditionally. Avery Butterworth is inking this up. So if you guys are interested in any of the pages, you can hit me up or hit the guys up yourself. Dan has the pencils. Avery's going to have the inks. I already have some of the inks from Avery. If anybody's interested, but this is a 20-page ash can. So it's the second in a series of ash cans that you could grab from the Lost Pages 3 campaign. And it's going to be awesome. It's, our attempt at like a serialized story, almost like a monthly. We're eventually going to collect them all and get them colored as well. It's going to be badass. Gordon Giverly says, we don't want your half peach peep shows, Phil. He wants full peach?
Yeah, full peach.
Damn, Dan's letting his tongue dangle. Jesus. This chat tonight. So grab that. We also, if you guys already backed, let me pull up the campaign. If you guys already backed the campaign and you missed out on the ash can and you want to check it out, or you got the first one, but you forgot to get the second one. If you go to the Lost Pages campaign, in the updates section, there is a secret perk that you could grab. Scroll down here, go to the updates, and at the end of each update, this one specifically, there's another beautiful page by Dan. You could grab this secret link, will take you to a secret like free shipping version of the people. So you could grab that. You could add on the first one and some other stuff too. So everybody gets a chance to read this bad boy. Be awesome. Really excited about that. And we still have a couple pages left of original interiors, so grab those as well. I don't think Bancroft is streaming. Is he not streaming tonight?
Too much competition for him.
I don't know. Let me see.
Can't stand the heat.
Get out of the kitchen, Bancroft. I don't see a.
Oh, you know what? I heard
Stream
Hollywood had a
from-
writer's strike, right?
Oh, and
So he's probably on hiatus until, because everybody knows Australia is just a fabrication of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. It's
Doesn't
based in.
actually
I heard it's
exist.
based in Texas. Did you know that?
Those dirty Hollywood commies got their hands in everything.
Yeah, I don't see Bancroft. I know he's going to be on Camels later tonight.
Citizen Ronan says Bancroft is on Ethan's.
Oh, he's on Ethan's. All right. Well, he's probably doing that because Irene is closing out tonight. So I'll send you guys over to Ethan's to watch once we wrap this up. You guys could go over there. Maybe I'll jump on there for a second. I don't know. Bancroft's on Ethan's. I respect the traditional work process y'all are doing. Yeah, well, it'd be cool like if this stuff hits it really big and then Dan and Avery have stuff to sell later.
Right.
Once we get the, the
They
people
could sell
action
them at
figures.
garage sales for 2.5% the original value.
Nail Bunny says the people is a buy king.
I think Nail Bunny means the people is biking.
Oh, because he
you could see his legs.
They're
There's just
quads and
massive,
calves.
massive legs.
He is
very cut.
He likes biking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he works out a lot. Yeah, not just because he hangs out with guys in labs means he's bi.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of Ozymandias.
Yeah, from the Watchmen. That's true. Shelby is also still streaming. That guy's been streaming since like freaking 3 p.m. today. What is he doing? He's drawing that ghoul guy.
Nothing else to do.
I couldn't rate him though. He doesn't have his channel set up where I could send you guys over to him. That's his fault. I did send Shelby a package today. I told him that.
Yeah. Well,
He's
now he's
excited.
expecting it.
Well, I want to get his hopes up. He doesn't have a lot, going on.
Is this in commemoration of the Unabomber dying, having passed? Now you're just sending stuff through the mail.
Wait, I didn't tell him what's in it.
Yeah.
So to keep him on his toes.
Right.
Did the Unabomber die?
Well, he died. Yeah. Yeah. He supposedly committed suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Well,
yeah, I forget what his name is, but yeah, he died.
Who died recently? John Romita
Senior.
Right. Legendary comic book artist.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
Cormac McCarthy.
Who's that?
He wrote The Road.
Oh yeah, you were saying, right.
And other books no one's read. The Unabomber.
Mm-hmm.
Not the poker player. Not Phil.
Yeah.
Hellmuth.
Yeah, Ted Kaczynski. Yeah, Ted Kaczynski's a Unabomber.
Billy Graham died. Another wrestler. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was old.
It's unfortunate. A lot of people dying.
I remember the thing about the Unabomber getting caught was because like his brother-in-law recognized how Ted Kaczynski would write instead of saying "have your cake and eat it too," it was "eat your cake and have it too," because he was like really, really on point because it made so much more sense.
This
And
is
he
true?
Wrote it in a letter, and the brother-in-law or the guy who turned him in was like, I know somebody who says it like that. Like, who else says it like that? And it was like, it's probably Ted. And so they turned him in like that. But eat your cake and have it too makes so much more sense. So I'm team Ted.
That's ridiculous. This is in honor. Oh, wait, is he the guy that jumped out of that plane with all that money?
No, that was DB Cooper.
Did he have a code name?
Yeah, it was DB Cooper.
I thought that was his real name.
No,
All right.
his real name is unknown.
DB Cooper's sounds like a cool burger place.
DB Cooper's?
Yeah. All right. In honor of John Romita, before we get out of here, this is from Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. They did a John Romita Senior topic. We got Armoron with a beautiful Mary Jane. Look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah, see, Henry Remus knows DB Cooper was a pseudonym. And actually, DB Cooper was an error in the newspaper writing. Like they had made up the B part because on the sheet he just put Dan Cooper. And for some reason down the Purple Monkey dishwasher telephone game, it got turned into DB Cooper.
That's interesting. All right, we got Armorant.
Mm-hmm.
We got El Guapo.
Oh, this is elaborate.
Yeah, let's see this.
A lot
one.
going on here.
Punisher. You got Ramita in the back there. Drawn Spider-Man. You got Spider-Man and the Power Man. The Power Man. Pretty cool.
Was Malin complaining about the scale of John Romita in here, saying that he must be the size of at least 10 feet tall if his head is the same size as the Punisher's head, even though the Punisher is at least 8 feet closer to the camera?
Probably. That was Kelsey, you mean?
Was Kelsey?
Yeah, it was
complaining
Kelsey.
about that?
Complaining. He was trying to call out Shane about those bricks on his cover.
No. I was talking about the horse.
Oh, the Bisley,
horse.
That's
Yeah.
right. Alan Alonso, Hulk Comics, killing with his Punisher versus Wolverine. Badass. More El Guapo. Oh, here's our boy.
Yeah.
Blue Moon. You got this guy.
That guy's not doing good.
Oh.
He's not doing real great.
Western Romance. Oh, yeah. Romance Comics.
It's going to be you with your ponytail.
Oh, yeah. And then.
Do you think, go back to the picture before. So look at his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her hands. Do you think she just lost a horrible game of mercy to this guy?
She seems like she's not enjoying this kiss is what's happening.
Yeah. So, let's play mercy. If you lose, I get to kiss you.
Yeah. Hands are broken at this point.
Yeah.
We got, this guy is, Brent?
That's Bullseye, right?
Bullseye.
It's
Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, there's Cammy.
All right.
Little Street Fighter action. Hey. So there you go. All right, we got 1 minute, guys. Armpits of Steel. Yeah, he's just clamping down on that big fans. Well, it's been a good show.
Yeah. We got through everything that was on your card, right?
Yeah, we finished the poll. I'm going to cross that off now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on the list has been ran through.
All right.
And it is Friday. Enjoy your guys' weekends. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to send you over to Ethan's. Irene is closing out her campaign, so go over there and back. I have to back that still. There's the partially almost nude cover of that hot wizard chick, sorceress chick. So grab that one. That one's still up. That's exclusive. It's only up for today. So grab that and hit everybody that's over there with a Zayd raid once you get over there in the chat. And this one, I think I have it here. Yeah, here you go. We'll round it out. Thanks for the super chats, guy. See ya.
12? You couldn't be more than 5.
You're so fat they have to jack you up to take off your shoes.
Yeah, well, you're so skinny your eyes are in single file.
Well, you're so ugly your ears stick out to get away from your face.
Well, your mama is
Hold
so...
it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
So treat her right. moan and a miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was born. Always for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat. Tears for the time that she stayed up nights and took my temperature when I was